All materials used in this video have been provided to me by Otakufuel.com. Hey you anuses, it's me, TheJMICreations, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be doing another review sponsored by Otakufuel.com. I recommend you guys going to check out their stuff because that's what all of my materials you will see in this video are provided by. So today, I'll be reviewing the Kirarina Cute Puff Paint Marker Pen things. No clue what they are, so it's gonna be new to me. Well, I do know what they are, but you know what I mean. I've never tried them before since they are still in the package, so it'll be a learning experience for me. And once we figure out what these pens can do, you will see me go onto this marker wallet and do some funky little designs and see how these look on it. So let's get into that. If you want to see me create something like this with these 4 pens, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Ooh. So you guys must be wondering, if you haven't seen my previous review on like the Kirarina products, what's Kirarina? Well, Kirarina is a Japanese pen brand that sells a multiplicity of different pens that you can check out either on their website or on Otakufuel's website, both of which will be linked down in the description below. So currently, we're gonna unbox or unpackage these little paint pens. If I can figure out how. Oh, see, I'm smart. There's a little open thing. Ooh, and the individual pens are packaged too. Okay, let's just read what's on the back of this first. A lot of it is in another language, but there is English translations on the bottom, which is good, because, you know, we need those. So, these can be used on paper. Let me, like, get them in frame, because you guys want to see them. Okay. These can be used on paper, cloth, glass, ceramic, plastic, and so on. Okay, the way these work. You are to point the pen tip down and tap. This makes the color go down to the nozzle and makes it easier to draw. Let's try. You can control the amount of color by pressing the body of the pen. For fat heaping lines, that's a description, press the body slowly. For thin lines, press the body lightly and move the pen quickly. Drying time is about 24 hours. Okay. Some little cautionary tips: keep out of the reach of small children. This product is not harmful, but please do not use with food and dishes which may contact with mouth directly. If the ink contacted with eyes, if the ink contact with eyes. I think it's supposed to be if the ink makes contact with your eyes, rinse immediately with tap water and seek medical advice if any discomfort remains. Okay, and these are made in Japan, and you can buy these off of Otakufuel or Kirarina.com, but I'd recommend going to Otakufuel because they're amazing. Okay, so, ooh, and now the pens are individually wrapped too, so I'm going to unwrap them now. Okay, so they are all unwrapped now. And the nice thing about their wrapping was that there was a perforated edge, so you could just rip down and like it was easier to wrap. So, unwrap, sorry. The colors we have are white, green, yellow, and pink. So let's test these out on a piece of paper and see how they react on there and see what they look like. We are going to try out each color and we're going to make, like they said, the thick lines and the thin lines, and with the technique they provided, we will see how they can work. So here is what the colors look like on paper. It's gonna be interesting working with them since they are puff paint. They're not like my typical medium, which is like markers. So this is more like an artsy craftsy type of thing. So these are gonna be interesting to try out on this marker wallet that was provided to me by Otakufuel. And no, I'm not reviewing the marker wallet. I'm reviewing the puff paint, the Kirarina Cute pens. So once I come up with the concept design of what I want to do on the marker wallet, I will go in, I will draw it out, and I will give my pros and cons of what I think about these little pens. So now onto my thoughts on the Kirarina cute pens. So it's been a day, and the packaging on the Kirarina pens state that on the Kirarina cute pens, on the puff paint pens, it states that you have to wait a day for the glitter paint thing, the stuff to dry. And I did do that, and this looks amazing. I had no clue that the white paint, or the white, the white paint was gonna dry clear, like, or all of them will dry in some translucent way, and they did. And like, look at how amazing that looks. As you saw on the speed through, there was a little mistake I had, but that's okay because it just looks all glittery now. So but look at how cool that looks. And as stated on the packaging, you can do this on paper, glass, cloth, ceramic, plastic, and so on. So this is so cool, and they do offer other colors of pens. These are just the ones that they sent me. So if you guys go out and purchase more of the pens, imagine the crazy things you can do. And as you saw, there was a technique that I used where I used a paintbrush to kind of get more of a solid line, since with these pens there is only this nozzle, as you saw. So if you use a paintbrush or something like that, or the thin edge, you can create thinner lines, and like, say you don't get a solid streak with these pens, because that's something I noticed, like you can't get a fluid line, you know what I mean? It's not the consistency of the line. You can use a paintbrush to make it consistent, and just look at the little designs. See, I did more of the designing thing on this. I did like TheJMICreations, which is my YouTube name, duh. And I did some like cool little designs down here, because I'll be putting my Copic markers and other markers in here to go to conventions or something like that. Say go to a park or whatever, or I go on the go, I'll bring this with me, and it's really cool. But I'm not reviewing this, I'm reviewing the actual pens. So but yeah, these were super duper fun to use, and I think I'll be using these more. I didn't decorate the back or anything, just because there's a pocket on the back, and I just wanted to make the front look all pretty. And yeah, so I would definitely recommend going out and buying these. I would, if you're into the whole crafting scene, or you want to decorate certain things, I wouldn't recommend them for like actually like creating artwork with them, since they are more of the paper crafting type of realm. But yeah, they were super duper fun to use. Any recommendations? Maybe having varying sizes of pens I would recommend, because since these are just like this, they do have a cool look to them, and you can actually stand them up like that, which is the neat thing with their cap. You can stand them up, which is nice. I would recommend getting like, instead of somebody purchasing a bunch of these, because these don't like run out. I haven't tested them enough to notice if they run out or not, but I would recommend maybe bigger tubes, or having varying sizes, you know what I mean? Kind of how like acrylics have differencing, how like paint tubes have a different sizing, like a 4 ounce or 20 ounce. With these, I would recommend maybe getting like a different varying amounts. That would be a cool idea. Again, maybe some American translations. It just says made in Japan and Kirarina cute. That's all that there is in American. You don't know any of these little things that are on the packaging, on the tubes. So that would be one other thing I'd recommend. And that's basically all I have to say with these. I was actually really surprised. I had no clue they were gonna dry translucent. So the fact that they did dry translucent makes me really happy, because it looks really cool. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the Kirarina cute pens. They were so much fun to use. I hope you guys go out and purchase some of your own and create some awesome things and decorate some awesome stuff with the pens. And I will see you in another video. Thank you guys, and thank you Otakufuel for providing me with these products. Alrighty, bye guys.